Hi, lovers. I am back. I'm back with more tips for you. You are welcome to Eve's Desire by Tiwa Says, and I am your pleasure coach. So today I'm going to be giving tips to the men. Yes, I'm here for the men today, but this is going to benefit the women. So I want the men to move forward. Don't go anywhere. If you're thinking of scrolling, don't scroll. Just stay where you are and listen attentively. Okay, so this is for the men who's I'm not here to shade anybody or or anything, but this is for the men whose penetration game is not all that, either for one reason or the other. Maybe it's the fact that you have a small willy and you're not able to use it well, or you don't have a small willy, your penetration game is just not too good. Maybe you are 2 minutes man, you come on time, before you're even there, you're already there, that kind of thing. And that can be very embarrassing. So today I'm going to give you tips on how you can pleasure your woman, because in those circumstances the woman is usually not happy, not pleasured, even though she might be like, oh, it's okay, blah blah blah. No, we don't want that. This year we want to have back-to-back orgasms. You're pleasing your woman this year. So I'm going to be giving you tips on how to pleasure your woman outside of penetration. So when you are done with your fine, then you now come and stay on your woman and pleasure your woman. And the first tip that I'm going to be giving you today is touch. A lot of people trivialize that. I don't even think that we really touch, like men touch like that. Because once you want to have sex, and then of course the end goal is penetration, blah blah blah, you don't really do much of touching. Just okay, touch boobs and that, or those that like ass, grab the ass and all. That is the only touching you do, and then you have entered, and then it's and then you are out, and then you are sleeping and all that. Now let's focus on touch. Touch your woman, and I mean deliberately. Everyone has pleasure points on their body. You're supposed to be able to identify where your partner's pleasure points are. Although there are some obvious ones, for the women, maybe the boobs, maybe. But then, no, it's not even funny enough. It's not every woman that has sensitive boobs like that. So you need to know what your woman's pleasure points are. So you need to touch your woman everywhere. Touch. And there are different ways that you can touch. You can touch by just touching, or you can do a massage. And that is that can be very, very pleasurable and fulfilling. If you do a sensual massage, that means you are touching everywhere, and you can start from beginning to the end. You leave no place untouched, practically, and you can do this by getting oils, all those massage oils, scented oils, you use them. So if you're going to be doing the whole body massage and you're going to be using oils, let me let you know now that the oils that you use for the body may be different. It's not maybe, will have to be different from the oils that you're going to use for the genitals, for the inner parts, for the woman's vagina, that area. Because, so that you do not affect the pH balance or cause infection and all that. So there are different oils that you will use. You can even use a lubricant for that one. You can use, when you get to that side, then you change to a lubricant, and the water-based lubricant is always better. And all these lubricants that don't have, definitely you shouldn't have smells, odor, and all these fragrance. Yes, but there are some that do have, that do and they are, but you just need to make sure that you check the type of lubricant you are using, and you be sure that okay, it is safe and all that. Then you can use that for the inner parts, because if you're going to be having a whole body massage, if you're having a sensual massage, definitely you're going to be massaging that place too, not just outside the body. And what this also does, I'm talking about touching and massaging, it makes you discover some parts of your partner's body that you've not discovered before, because you've always been in a hurry. But it not only helps you, it also helps your partner as well, because you are discovering at the same time. Yeah, your partner will know her pleasure points, but then there may be some points that she didn't even know were pleasurable in her body or on her body. So You touching and doing the massage is her discovering just as you are discovering. And let me tell you, it is possible for your partner to have orgasms, not even one, orgasms just by touch, especially if you are doing it right. So you may want to look into that. Massage, touch, that's one tip. Then the other tip I'm going to give, of course, which I'm sure you already know, is oral sex. That is pleasuring your partner with your mouth, your tongue. Let me not say your teeth, although it depends on how you use it. So pleasuring your partner with your mouth. And that comes with a technique as well. It's not just, pouring saliva and lapping like a dog. You have to be intentional as always, because it is an art. So you have to know what to do and how to do it. It's not just, okay, just put your tongue or say, okay, yes, this is what I'm doing. No, if you don't know how to do it, then you need to go and learn. You can read books, you can watch YouTube videos, you can listen to Tiwa says, but you should know how to give your woman proper oral sex. A lot of men do not know how to do it, although they think they do, but they don't know how to do it. And a good way that you can, learn how to do it, a fast way, is by asking your partner. Simple. Just ask. How do you want it? How do you like it? Do you like it slow, fast, in the middle? Where is most pleasurable for you and all that? So you follow a cue and concentrate on that. And like I always say here about this oral sex thing, when you are climbing and you are on it, and you can see that the pleasure is mounting for your partner, is mounting, she's climbing that hill, and you can see that probably she's on the brink of an orgasm, and then you now change style. Man, rain have just fall. Rain have what? Rain have fall. You have killed everything. When you are doing what you are doing and you can feel that your partner is on the brink of an orgasm, or the excitement is, increasing, my guy, just, if you are doing like this, just continue doing like this. Just continue like this. If you are rubbing it like this, just continue rubbing. Whatever you are doing, just keep doing. Do not change frequency, because it's what you are doing that is getting the response that you are getting. So once you just shift focus, you just lose it. It's not like penetration that, okay, when you feel like your partner is about to come, then you now ta 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 ta. If you have been doing slow, you know ta ta ta, increase it. No, it's not the same thing as oral sex. So, like I said, you may need to get more knowledge on that, and then you can also ask your partner if you are not sure, so that you can pleasure her well that way. So I'm giving you 2 tips: touch, which includes massage, and then oral sex. So the next thing that you can do to give your partner pleasure outside of penetration is toys. Who will buy my toys? Some for girls and some for boys. Toys. So yes, you need to get toys. You need to get, and there are loads and loads of sex toys out there now. Loads and loads. And I'm sure that you are looking at me now, I'm sure that you have gone past that mindset of sex toys, and she's replacing me with sex toys, or you are in competition. No. I've said it. Sex toys are not your competitors at all. They complement you. They help you to achieve what you want to achieve. They're supposed to be your ally. So do not see them as a competition, because it's not the same at all. I've said that several times in my videos here. So you get several sex toys. There are different types. There are the vibrators, the bullets, the dildos, depending on the kind of pleasure you want to give. You can use those dildos, those are for penetrative purposes, but you can also use the vibrators, and you can have vibrating dildos, and you can also use the bullets, depending on where you want to concentrate on. If you want to concentrate on the clitoris, or you still want to do penetration, but using a toy, so sex toys cannot fail. I always say that sex toys, they do not fail. As long as you are using them the way you're supposed to use them, they do not fail. And your woman can have orgasm upon orgasm upon orgasm with a sex toy. You should not, you can't want to try to match a sex toy, because a sex toy is machine. You cannot compare, you cannot go get the rhythm of a sex toy. No human being, no man can get that rhythm of a sex toy. It's just in vain. So it's not something that you should be trying to match. You can't match the sex toy. Like I said, it's to complement. It's just something that you use to achieve the results that you want to achieve. So whichever way, and this is where communication also comes in. You need to talk to your partner, know what your partner wants, know what gets her off, what she likes the most and all that. So that will determine the kind of toys that you will get, and then that you can use on your partner. And another thing is that you can even use the toys while you are during penetration. In a situation, in the same situation where you feel like your penetration game is not so great, you can use it. Your partner can hold the sex toy and pleasure herself while you are doing your thing. So in that way, you can both get pleasured in the same amount of time that it will take you. If you are not someone who can last very long, the sex toy, trust me, too, does not need to last very long to get the desired result. So while you're doing your thing, your partner is doing hers as well. But if she wants more, probably wants more, then you can use the sex toy on its own. And then while you are using the sex toy on your partner, depending on which one you are using, you can also be pleasuring her in other ways, like touching her boobs, sucking her boobs and all that. And then you can be using the sex toy for the vaginal clitoris and that. So that's 3 tips I've given you. Okay, so the next tip on the plate now is role play. Yeah, role play. All those kinky stuff. So how do you do that? It's just by getting into the kind of rules. Everybody has, these are kinks, whatever your kink is, whatever your fantasies are. And there are different types of role play. You can say, okay, doctor, patient, teacher, student. There are different types of role play, but whatever suits you, whatever turns you on, you get into that play. And I can tell you that it can be a lot of fun. It can be a lot of fun, especially if you are both in sync, and it can also heighten the excitement. So by the time that, you are done with that play, you are very, very excited, and your partner is also very, very excited. So it doesn't take much time for probably your female partner to, just orgasm, and you as well. So it's like a build up. So if you know that, oh, you are not someone who lasts very long with penetration, you might want to start with that and build up the anticipation, the excitement, the arousal. So you are both very, very aroused, and at the point that you are doing your penetration, it doesn't take long for both you guys to be satisfied, so to say, to climax. If you are not going to take time, she'll probably not take time as well, because she's already heightened. Our pleasure point she's already very, very aroused. Sorry, she's already very, very aroused. So it doesn't take her time for her to just come, and then you are, of course, already going to come. So you may want to try that. There are different types of role play, even the ones that I've not mentioned. It's up to you. That's where communication also comes in. You talk about it. So you talk about the kind of things that, it doesn't have to be something that's that is common, or something that somebody else might agree with. As long as you both are in consent, it's something that you guys do for each other, and something that rocks your boat, and you do it. And honestly, role play can be a lot of fun, and it can be very, very exciting and very arousing. So you may want to explore that. And the final one I'm going to be giving you today is mutual masturbation. I know not a lot of people like to engage in this. I wonder why. Well, I think I know why, because we've been made to think and to believe, having that mindset of, oh, sex is a bad thing, and that masturbation is also a bad thing that you can't do. So there's already shame attached to it. So when you now want to do that, something that you are supposed to do in hiding, some people, they must not even catch you doing it. You are now saying, okay, you should do it in front of your partner. It can be a little uncomfortable for some people. But then, like I said, whatever you are doing behind closed doors, should be your business, between you and your partner. And then if you have a partner, you should be open with your partner. That's communication as well. You should be open with your partner and be ready to talk about anything, and talk about your pleasures, your desires. And then you shouldn't be shy where you and your partner are concerned, because if you are holding back, then you may not be able to get the amount of pleasure that you are supposed to get. You may not be able to you may not be able to free yourself or be so relaxed, so that you get the most out of the experience. So mutual masturbation is another fun way, because you are both stimulating each other while looking at each other, and it can be very, very, it's just almost it's just like phone sex as well. But phone sex, you are not seeing each other. Although video sex, you can be seeing each other. But phone sex, the audio, you are not seeing each other. You are talking, talking through that. But this one, and then when you do the phone sex, you are talking through the phone and saying what you want to do to each other. And then in that process, you are touching each other, and then you get each other off. But this one, you are looking at each other. And it's even good in a way, because in this way, you are seeing your partner pleasuring themselves. Your male partner is pleasuring yourself, you are pleasuring yourself, and you're looking at each other. So you're even able to see the way that your partner wants to be pleasured. You are seeing him the way he wants to be touched, and you are seeing her the way she wants to be touched, by the way that she is touching herself or he is touching himself. So it's also a way for you to get to know your partner better, and to know how to touch and pleasure your partner. And trust me, it can be very stimulating for the woman and also for the man. So if your penetration game is not so great, you may want to try that as well. So those are the tips I have for you today, and I hope that it's been helpful. Try it and let me know. Always give me a feedback, so that I know that, okay, I'm doing something good, and that you are getting something out of these tips that I give you, and not just be like, okay, I'm just talking. Let me know. Let me know your experiences. Let me know how it's been. Let me know the questions that you have. Let me know if you want me to talk about other things, or just let me know. Let's connect. Let's collab. Like I say, let's collab. You can reach me via WhatsApp, via email, via WhatsApp, and of course the comment section, which is key. I know that there are some things you may not want to say in the comment section, but so that's for the WhatsApp and the email. But then you can leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know that, oh, this video was helpful, oh, this is great, and all that. Encourage me. Small now, encourage me. Okay, so like this video, and also share to those that you know will need it. And don't forget to subscribe, so that you get notifications when I come out with new videos. And follow us on our social media handles there in our bio. You see all our handles on our bio. Follow us, and let's connect, like I say. And I'll see you next time. Bye.